Hello everyone and welcome back to another Railway Empire video. We're back on, what's it? There we go. Don't know why I did that. But yeah, we're back on. I did notice when I just loaded back up and I noticed that these little sort of warning symbols had come up for the top here at Moncton. I think the issue is we've got quite a few trains going into Moncton and it's only 2 platforms and we've got I mean, you can see that sort of they're building up here. And you got the other one on the way up there as well. So I might just put another platform in here, one basically just for the Halifax service. So in fact, let's do that now. Let's get another platform in. Can we spin that along there? There's a supply tower at the moment, so if we do that, and then just pop that up round to there, just to sort of stop them getting stuck there. Might as well just do that, and then have that like that. Yeah, so that should stop any issues there. And also what we'll do, we'll click on there. Why is it not coming up? It usually comes up with what rail lines are on it. Route list, be Moncton to Halifax, won't it? Have we got 30 rail lines? Wow, I think we do. That was there you go, it goes into there now. That's good, so that goes into there, so that's that sorted. Yeah, so it should be hopefully slightly better now. Just about. What's that one there? Boston, Portland. What's the one next door? Moncton, Halifax. Yeah, that one will be out the picture. So it should hopefully clear that up a little bit. Because otherwise they're just sitting there for ages, which obviously is not ideal. Now the money at the moment is just, I mean, it's fantastic how much money we have at the moment. So what we might do is put that to good use and reinvest, so upgrade our business. So we'll do this one, level up, 1.5 million. It's a little bit more than what I thought that might be. Shall we buy this White Rest? This one's been sitting here for ages. We'll buy that. And we'll level that up as well to level 3. As that will speed. You can see the land also does expand round it as well. So you'll see that getting larger. And also, we might actually now have enough points to buy a new train. So what we got? What one are we on? Creative accounting, the amount of bonds you can issue increases by 10%. And yes, here we go. The Dunham. Hopefully, I'm just thinking, will we actually have money to replace every train to that? Just yet. Let's get it. We got it. There we go. And you can see all of these express trains are now like, oh, there's a faster loco. What do we do? So we got. Let's quickly pause that. So most of them are probably going to be on the. Yeah, you can see the express routes from the little lightning bolt through them. So they give you sort of more money. So we'll upgrade this one. That's quite an important one, and that's Syracuse as well. So that is important. So we're now going to get the Dunham on there. Which 185k. Grasshopper. We'll get that one on there then. Right, that's that one sorted. That's New York Albany now safe from the cut. Yeah, I mean that's only a small little line. We can do that as well. You're now Dunhams as well. We've got another rail line on there. What other one is the express one? That one's an express one. And that's a very important line as well. So upgrade that 224k. We've got quite a few express routes actually. Quite a bit more than what I thought we did. I mean that doesn't really need to be an express line. But I suppose we'll change it anyway. Try and I suppose change every train to a Dunham. Yeah, just a whole massive upgrade. Although obviously it's expensive to upgrade. What else have we got? That one's now upgraded. That one. You're now Dunham. So actually there is a thing you can do. I think you can, if we go to engine shed, you can replace every single locomotive as that. So if we then do that, yeah, all locomotives, 1 million which it will change. Well, that's how much it will be. 63 trains. Let's do it. Hopefully we don't just like get a massive decrease in money coming down from that. So every train will now be a Dunham, which will increase reliability as well. There you go. Listen to that. There you go. New trains are now. They've arrived. They're here. I'm trying to get a nice screenshot of the train without highlighting the track. 25 miles an hour. Fantastic. Trying to get a nice open. There's not really any open. Where's an open bit where we can get a nice screenshot of one of these trains? Right, let's quickly come in here. No. Here, surely. Right, pause. Try and you can see our coaches, I think, have also changed as well now. I just want to get a nice screenshot. It's so hard to actually try and find a suitable place. Somewhere along here, surely. Where's the field section? There's like no fields. It's all just foresty. Oh, this bit up here, that should be alright. If we can find the train. See, that highlights the track, and I don't want it doing that. There, that'll be okay. Don't like the way the sound continues, even though we're paused. Right there, that'll do. I'm happy with that. Of course, we've got new trains, network ride, so they should be slightly quicker. They do love doing their little whistles, don't they? Completely obsessed with it. But what do we do now? What do we do next? I mean, the amount of sort of opportunity. I suppose it will be finishing up this sort of northern area. I mean, we've gone all the way to Halifax now, so we might as well just sort of finish it off, sort of the northeast. I mean, we are, called the Eastern Railroad Company, so we might as well try and complete this top section. And maybe even have sort of our base out of Syracuse. I know New York City was sort of where we wanted to start quite a lot of the services, but I mean Syracuse is now, it's huge. Well, it's not growing as fast as it was. It's not 2 arrows now, it's just 1 arrow. That might be because the furniture's not being transported as well, which isn't really great. I thought that might be a good endeavour, but perhaps not. So we get Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec City, Chicoutimi. That could be a new rail line. Let's do it. Our money is still going up quite nicely, so that's good. We've got 60 odd trains, so right, and that can then actually. What if we do it this way? And then we could also have a little line down to New York as well. Yeah, let's do that. No, we'll do that, and then we'll do that next. Let's get this bit connected first. Oh, it's quite hilly as well. Right, if we stick to sort of the river here, best we can, and sort of swing it round here. Don't want a tunnel. Avoiding the tunnel. Yeah, that seems good. And then we'll then do the other line here. I think if we just click that, it will then do it for us. There we go. I like that, the way it just sort of does it for you there. And then do that. Good, so we made progress. I have 8,469 miles of track now. So Montreal, hello. And then from here, we could then have some terminating services, which head down towards New York. So it saves them going the long way around. Because then they can cut through that valley there, which seems to be ideal. Oh, did that actually cut that road? Oh, yeah, I suppose it doesn't really work, does it? Still cuts the road. Hopefully there's no tunnel in there. Okay, it is fairly flat. And sort of hug the side of the valley here. And just sort of go straight down. And it should then join up relatively soon with near Albany. And that's where I'm hoping it will join up. Basically, it is the Hudson River line. This is the Hudson River. And come along. Oh, we want to put a tunnel there. No, we don't want a tunnel. So that really does increase the price. And not just a little bit either. Quite a bit. Yeah, and joins up there. That's worked out quite nicely. 216k. Not too bad. And we'll double that. You don't really want many single track sections. Try and double as much as you can. Really, you don't want trains waiting around. So let's try and double as much as you can, really, and then signal that. There we go. We'll put a supply tower in as well. Probably have to have two separate ones here, the way we've done that. Look at that. Brilliant. Just make sure it is all signalled and it hasn't reset anything. Oh, that looks fine. What are they waiting for? Looks like they were stopped. Oh no, they're not. Great to see that's on the way though. Let's speed up time. Or do we do New York to Quebec? I feel that'd be better because they're both too.
Very good.
Oh,
another step closer to our goal.
we just did earn a quarterly profit of 3.9 million. Wow. No, I think we'll do Quebec to New York services because they're both Montreal and Quebec are both 2 bars. So if we can connect them up, that'll be good. That'll benefit sort of both of them quite nicely with a slightly longer distance service. And then maybe the ones from Syracuse can then continue on to Chicoutimi, which is only 1 bar. It's not as much a priority. Yeah, so it's all flat along here. It's lovely. Don't have to worry about grades. Oh, hang on. We actually don't have enough money for that. Let's try and get maybe 50k more first, before we think about what we do next. Yeah, as you can see, it does drop down, so it doesn't just always go up. So let's wait until we get a nice, comfortable amount. There we go. Nice. 42 railway stations. Wow. We really are going for it, aren't we? We'll get that in, and we'll do that. There we go. Supply tower. Just most stations you want to get a supply tower in, really. And up to Quebec. Well, that's a nice little network we've added then. So we've now added Quebec, Montreal, and Ottawa's now sort of been extended even further. And what we could do, poor Ottawa though, we could actually make a shortcut so then trains can just skip Ottawa completely out. Because it's only one bar. And that does add on a little bit of time as well. Don't know, should we skip Ottawa? Or should we keep it? Probably should keep it for now. But yeah, just to cut across sort of like that would be probably quite handy. And it would save time as well. We'll just have to see how it gets on first. A mayor of the city has contacted your office. The industry is currently in poor condition. An investor is being sought to take over and spruce up the industry. There will be no breweries in Albany. We don't even have that, do we? So they want me to take it over in Albany. Okay. So we now own that, do we? Yeah, we now own it. Wasn't really in my plans, but I mean it does. Not sure. Don't know if that was a good idea or not, really. But we got it anyway. But let's start putting in trains to Quebec. I mean, can you actually go any further? What's out this way? Not a lot. So we'll put in a maintenance shed there, as it is the end of the that sort of the line for there. Market hall. Transfer. I don't think anyone's going to transfer really. Post office. Goods. Don't need that. I suppose if anything we'll go for a restaurant. Can Syracuse actually have any more now? I think that's got the max amount, hasn't it? Yeah, it's got a warehouse. Which I don't think we actually really do need. But I'm not sure we can... Can we get rid of it? Oh, we can. It's not really doing much at the moment. So yeah, let's get rid of the... Actually, no, that might... No, because it's not doing anything. And what we'll do instead, we'll get in a... dispatchal. Probably a better idea. Because trains do wait there for quite a while. So if we put that in, it will speed it up by 20%. Was that a good idea? Yeah, probably. Right, let's get the New York services in then. So New York, Montreal, Quebec, and it then goes back that way. That's a big gap though, isn't it, between New York and Montreal? We could even do like a little line off to Albany to get that in possibly. That might be a good idea. Could. Because otherwise it is quite a long gap, isn't it, that? We'll do that for now. We'll have maybe 5 trains running on that. Right, there we go. New rail line is in. Probably shouldn't have started them all at New York. Well, New York's actually doing alright. It's not too bad. I thought it was going to be absolutely chock-a-block, but not really. It actually does seem to be coping quite nicely. So one of our first massive stations. We'll also extend the line up to Chicoutimi. Just so we can get those services into Syracuse or expand them. 5% out of there. Okay, the geography does change quite a bit then. I'll have a little tunnel then, just a tiny tunnel. Hang on, did that... That's what it did, I didn't see that on there. It's just built that massive tunnel there. I didn't spot that, I thought it was quite flat. Probably should have checked my contour. Well, we've now got a tunnel there. Unexpected cost, but we've now got one. Well, how much is it going to be to double it then? And that's going to be a lot to double it now, just because that bloody tunnel. Oh. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. What about all the way? Oh. Yeah, it's not too bad. Well, what does this place want? Does it want any goods? So if you want to get the industries connected up, it does want some goods. Do I do that as 2 tracks? No, we'll do that for now. Signals, get them in. Cool, that's good. So we can now expand services from Ottawa up to South Syracuse. I love seeing what with its little arrow there. Good. Well, for some reason they're not getting exported. Nothing is leaving. It's just staying there. So hopefully that can change. It would be nice to see stuff going somewhere, but it's still not going anywhere, which isn't particularly great. Yeah, there's not really any demand for it, so well, not fantastic. But hopefully that demand can grow relatively soonish, as otherwise it's not doing a lot. So fingers crossed that can sort itself out. Oh, we've got another 100,000 passengers. Very nice. They want grain. Anything else? Just grain. Oh, we can do that. Get all the industries connected. Important to do. No, we're not having a tunnel. I'm keeping an eye out this time. -3, that's not bad, as well it's going to be, the freight's going to be going downhill. It doesn't really matter too much. as it's going to be going downhill. Why is it not like that? It doesn't like it for some reason. I have to do that. And we get that in, and that can then go like that. Cool, that's that. It's got a supply tower there, which is good. That massive embankment there, look at that, that's cool. We won't have a maintenance shed there. Quebec probably needs one. It's already got one, good. So we'll put one in at the industry, just so it doesn't sort of delay other trains. Brun to Montreal, and you're gonna have. You have to take 4 before you leave. It's going well. Another Durham. There we go. So that's another train, another industry connected, which then helps grow the place. So that's the grain. So that's going to kick-start that industry. Quebec wanted meat, didn't they? They've sort of still got the boring industries. And it wants grain as well. So it wants those two. What does this place want? Has shrunk. Great. That just wants grain. Oh, and probably wool as well. Right, let me try and get that connected. Chickatime, we will do something about you. Don't panic. Let's just try and get everything built first. The infrastructure. Montreal didn't want meat, did it? No. Don't think so. And DuPont. We'll do that. Should be able to connect that up quite nicely with that. There you go. It's not going to be a busy line, so... Well, at the moment, things might change in future, as you have got quite a few hidden industries up there. The oil fields. So in future, we might actually have to expand this quite a bit, but for now, it's fine. In future, it might need expanding. Which is quite the sort of the fun thing about it. Not every industry is actually there at the beginning, so things will change. So it's good to future-proof. So that's going to be all good. That's getting its load of that. And that same train can actually do the grain. Burger terminal. We can't try and connect it up there, can we? It'd be cheeky if we could. Not with the massive... minus 34%, yeah. Okay, might not be the best doing that. In that case, let's just get this connected first. They want their grain. They can have grain. And it would be nice to get Quebec included as well. Lovely. We get supply tower in. Probably a maintenance place as well. We'll do it up here. Just wish it was slightly cheaper for that. I don't really know why I'm complaining about money on here, as we are, well, fine for money. No, go to there. I want to make the rail line. Go away. There. Burger to that place. You're going to take a minimum of 4. Confirm. You're going to have a Dunham. Right, that one's off. There are signals on that bit, aren't there? Yeah, there are. Good, so that's another industry connected up. Would also be nice to get Quebec, some of that stuff as well. And what's going on over here? Ah, New York. Oh my god, it really is an issue now. What is going on? Those extra trains have just completely shut down New York. Well, we've still got the option to have another 2 platforms. But I don't really want to have to rejig the whole of New York, because it's already quite a big place, station. So what I might do is bridge it, which I know it's going to be more money, but just saves the hassle of having to retrack it all. So we've already retracked New York multiple times to try and get it, you know, all right. That's not really ideal though, is it? We might actually have to retrack it. We might have to do the maze of New York again. As it, this line's become too big for its boots. But it's just all of that retracking. Right, let's do it again. Don't know how many times we've done this. And it will reset trains as well, which is annoying. That's going to reset all of those trains. Right. It should be a fairly easy thing to do. So the pre-existing line here can now come into that one. Yeah, we should be able to, hang on. Yeah, that should be fine. So that doesn't really change any of that. We'll then get a grid for that. Yeah, that should be fine. In fact, actually what we'll do, we'll make that... Hold on, can I get rid of the, yeah, get rid of that. And then what we'll do is we'll then make that 4. And those extra servers have just completely knocked it out. That then comes around. And down into there. Okay, it's not too bad. Well, then we do have to then look at the other side as well. And we'll make that... That's going to be 4. But that's now 4. We'll get a supply tower in. And then for this we can now do that. Do that. Hang on, do the other one first. So you do have to, it's almost, it's a puzzle. But it's a fun puzzle once you see the outcomes of it. And then we'll get another 4 one in there. I think that was a 4 before, wasn't it? I think so. Or can we try and put those supply towers together? Because that would be cool to see. Look at this, though. It looks fantastic. Oh, we can. Look at that. Let's try and get that almost joined up with that one. That's awesome. We'll then signal that side. So it's lost its signals again. Look at that. It's like one massive throat now into New York. That's pretty cool, just the way they sort of verge together. But now we've got to sort this side out, because this side doesn't get away either. So we'll redo this side as well. For I don't know how many times now. Right, so these 4 tracks are terminating, aren't they? So really it's just these 4 here which are the important ones which we need to connect up. So they'll be priority, we'll connect them up. And that one goes to there. Nice and straightforward. Do that, and do that. We'll then do that. And these 4 are just for the other lines, which I suppose we can add a connection. But it doesn't really matter as much. That'd be cool to see them connected anyway, so we'll do it anyway. Something like that. Traffic junction, what's that? Yeah, like that. And we'll just see how that gets on. That could be absolutely crazy. Well, I think that probably does call it an episode there. We've completely just changed the whole layout of New York there to now being a whole 8-track station. So a bit like Syracuse, but it needed it. It needed the capacity. We've done the extension up to the place up the top. Although we actually need to expand the rail line up there, don't we? So we can quickly do that. So that will be Syracuse to that one there. What we'll do, we'll just delete that and do it again. It'll be easier. New rail line. Starts at Syracuse. Ottawa. Montreal. Quebec. That place. Back to Quebec. Back to Montreal. Back to Ottawa. Confirm. So we won't do that just yet. Hold on. Go to the other side. And we'll maybe put 4 trains on there. That probably should be okay. But there we go. That is today's episode done, and that was a lot. But hopefully everyone did enjoy it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Big thanks to KALYPSO for giving us a key to show off the game. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.